We get to a commercial break. We come back, and where are we at? Oh, here comes the clunky segment of the night. Saraya. Did I say that right?
Saraya.
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 Saraya walks out, and she's obviously nervous, which is somewhat relatable and fun to see, right? It still means something to her that she's coming back after so much time off and away from the public eye in the pro wrestling world, come out and cut her first promo. We talked about this off air as well. This is a good example when you don't have a strong leader that's either a writer or running the show. You have people that are like, I can take care of it. Don't worry, Tony. Like, I'll go out there, I'll cut the promo. And first thing she says is, I got chills. And then she mumbling sometimes. Then she does the I'm back, which apparently is her catchphrase, it seems like. And it's just a bumbling mess of just nonsense. And then she tells the person, I don't need my time cues. But the segment lasted like 5 minutes more. So I don't know what time cue she got. I think she was just trying to seem edgy, like, we're going to go until I say so. Ooh, so she's all over the place. She is just a mess. And then she asks all the women to come out, which like a tenth of the women do.
4 ladies came out.
No Hikaru Shida, no Nyla Rose, no Penelope Ford, or not Penelope Ford, but the Bunny. No Jade Cargill.
Just surprisingly enough to be a team in a 4-on-4 match.
Yeah. No Kiera
Foreshadowing.
Hogan. Yeah. No Red Velvet.
Yeah, none of those. No, they're
none of those.
Nope. They don't
none
exist.
Apparently none of the black ladies. No, apparently. Excuse me. There was one. The really fun one. The fun lady who's a baby face.
Oh,
the
Willow.
Big poofy hair. Willow Nightingale. Yeah, yes. She's great. I love her. But it felt like a lot of white people just kind of in their own world. But I digress again. But she asked the whole roster to come out. Only the baby faces do. And then she's like, I'm going to introduce you to all of them.
That even I can make sense if it was all the baby faces, but it was
all of the baby faces.
All the baby, because like the heels would be like, fuck that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and that would make
my
sense.
Boss.
Right. Yeah. I'm not doing what she says. I get that. But when 4 baby faces come out, that's a bad look. And then she's like, I'm going to tell you all about them. As if like we've never seen these women before. Like you're introducing a new stable.
Feels like we could tell you more than
yeah. I can easily talk more about these people than fucking you can right now. But before she gets through the whole list, here comes the heels. Here's Britt Baker. And that was, again, another weird thing because there was no Bunny. There was no Jade Cargill. There was no Kiera Hogan. It was just Britt Baker's little faction and Penelope Ford. That was it.
Did Penelope Ford looked like she was an extra in a zombie movie or something.
Oh, well, I think that's the look. Her and Kip, I think, are going
that's
for
right.
Like
They're
this.
doing that's right. The box head thing.
So I think that was on purpose. But yeah, it did look interesting to say the least. Now, I will say Britt Baker is the moment I said this on our Twitter at Table Show. Please follow us because we do live tweet during AEW events. But I said the moment is never too big for Britt Baker. She could have easily walked out there and it's a promo battle versus Saraya and said like, okay, well, there's like, this is the big time, right? Because she's a big star in the pro wrestling industry. Nope. She cut her down like she's cut everyone else down, whether it's Thunder Rosa, Ruby Riott, or Ruby Soho, all of them. The line of the night, though, that I thought was Britt Baker says, hey, I've given my blood. I've given my sweat. Hell, I've given my neck. And guess what? My neck is strong. Yours is not strong enough to carry AEW because of the neck issues that she has. Thought that was great. I'm paraphrasing, so don't write in the comments and all that stuff. I'm paraphrasing here.
Write in the comments, but don't write that, motherfucker.
Right, exactly. Thank you. And then that just leads us right into Toni Storm versus Serena Deeb in a lumberjack match, which was the first in AEW history for the women. Credit to them. But the crowd and myself, unfortunately, kind of, kind of.
So a couple of weeks ago, Tony Khan was all over social media talking about it. He's got a couple more tricks up his sleeve, right, to make these big splashes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we get Saraya comes back. But I think Tony Khan has missed the boat on a couple of these, and it was kind of the same way with CM Punk, albeit CM Punk was, well, hold on, in that Tony Khan's like, all right, I'm going to make a big splash. Fill in the blank wrestlers coming, and they're going to show up on AEW, and they're going to be back. And we're like, okay, what are they going to do? And he's like, oh, I didn't think about that yet. And that's what we're getting here with Saraya.
I agree. I think she came in at a time when WWE is getting all the IWC love. So let's get some attention back to us. But I think they shotgunned it because they have this whole weird clusterfuck of a scene with Thunder Rosa's the real champ, but she's injured. So we got an interim champ, but the interim champ is feuding with the person who has the most charisma and Britt Baker, but we really don't even want Britt Baker. We want Jamie Hayter, but Jamie Hayter, we doubled down and kept her with Britt Baker. And so it's like, then she's interjected, right? Saraya's interjected, and it's like, none of this fucking makes sense. And so I think, you know what it feels like? It feels a lot like when Bret Hart went to WCW. Bret Hart went to WCW, obviously in different circumstances, but as a big splash for WCW, right? Oh my God, Bret Hart's here. Well, he came into the promotion right when Sting versus Hulk Hogan was at the apex of their fucking thing. So for 5 weeks, 6 weeks, I mean, I don't even remember how long it was. Bret Hart was just, hey guys, I'm Bret Hart. And it kind of fucking sucked. And then by that time he had a bad attitude because he's a miserable person and he sucked in WCW, but they had something there, but they brought him in at the wrong time.
Right.
I kind of feel that way with her, where
yep.
If you had a clearer picture of like, she's going to be the number one contender or her feud is going to be directly with this person here, awesome.
Man,
but she's in a jumble mess of
just
shit.
With AEW though, like Malachi Black felt this way. Like he debuted and everyone's like, all right, what's he going to do? At least he had like the spitting thing, but it was still like, you know, he just went after.
No, his thing was cool. He came in against Cody. He did the Cody thing.
Yeah, sure, he did the Cody thing. And then there was who was it? Bryan Danielson. I mean,
what are you talking about? Bryan Danielson came in and had an amazing match with Kenny Omega at the first Grand Slam.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we got a little more with these, but then there was like, I just, there's no overarching like reason, right? Like, I guess, you know what I mean? With CM Punk, at least I felt like the most where we got this. He's like, I'm here because I want to wrestle all these young guys. You know what I mean? Like, I'm finally here to actually do it. And then, you know, we know how that actually turned out.
Right, yeah.
But the rest, I mean, it just feels like they're like, I'm here. For what? Like, to be here? It's like, all right, well, thanks.
I mean, I agree to a certain extent, but they do have stories. Unless, I mean, Saraya does not yet. Maybe she's going with maybe she's going with Britt Baker. But maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought she was going to lay down the whole, like, we're making changes is what she first started saying, because I thought she was going to be like, and I'm now in charge of the ladies, right? I thought we were going to get that. We didn't get that.
Yeah, because it hasn't been confirmed. At least I haven't seen it, at least. And hashtag tweet the table or leave in the comments. Is she a wrestler?
I hope not.
Is anyone saying if she's a wrestler or not? I don't know what she is. That's the other thing I'm confused about. Is when they did the lumberjack match, she went up to commentary. Yeah. She's like, I'm out of here.
Don't get a Drozdov here.
Easy. Too soon.
Too soon? Like,
yeah,
25 years or something.
Hey, okay, man. People mourn in their own way.